Hey guys, Darren here from Baxter Basics. I just wanted to speak to you this week about the 7 rules to clean eating. Basically just trying to break it down and make it as simple as possible for you. Because what we tend to do is make things way too complicated when it comes to our diet. But if you stick to these 7 rules, hopefully it's going to make it a lot easier for you to understand. So my point number 1 is basically you've got to eat the right carbs, okay? So in carbs we have green carbs, non-green carbs, fruit, grains and starches, and also refined grains and added sugar, okay? Basically 90% of your carbs should come from those green and non-green veggies and our fruit. That's where you want to be getting that intake of carbohydrate from, okay? The other ones, basically refined grains and added sugar, you should be cutting as much of that as you can, and then occasionally add in your sort of grain starches, okay? Point number 2 would be meal spacing, guys. Try and, if you're going to have meals, 3 main meals is very important, but then having snacks in between, if your main meals are more than 4 hours apart, okay, you want to have a very high protein based snack in between those main meals, okay? So that could be five sort of eating times a day, if your meals are that far apart, okay? Point number 3 would be, guys, don't get into the habit of thinking that by not eating, you're doing yourself some good. And you know what? You might drop some weight on the scales very fast, but what's happening to your body is your metabolism is coming down, and it's going to mean that you're going to have to work a lot harder for the rest of your life to keep the weight off. Whereas if you're consuming the right calories and not restricting your diet, and you're exercising and building lean muscle, you're just going to turn into a calorie burning machine, and you're going to be so much better off. You're going to look better and slimmer that way, okay? The only way with calorie restriction is if you've heard of a cleansing system, okay? I am a big fan of this at the moment. I'm trialing this, and so far I'm loving it. But basically, to keep it simple, eat every day and try and have that right amount of calorie intake for your body every day, okay? Next point is on a little bit of a tip for you when you're eating. Basically, if you've got a plate with protein and veggie, which you want to try and have that good balance, every meal should be protein and vegetable. You want to try and eat your vegetables first, okay? Get them down. They're the lower calorie intake part of the meal, and then you can get to the heavier part of the meal, and if you're full, so be it. Don't worry about eating the rest of it, but try and get that nutrients in first. All right. My next point is protein in every meal, okay? So those 3 main meals should provide you with a great source of protein in each of those. Eggs, chicken, beef, whatever it might be, pork, fish, just get that good source of protein in every meal and mix it up, spice it up to make it fun for you, okay? Also, guys, ban liquid calories, okay? We drink too much coffee. Coffee is okay, but it just depends on what type of coffee you're having, but you just got to be careful with how many you're having in a day, so try and cut them down. And obviously soft drink, get rid of it. The sugar in it is no good for you guys. Really cut your sugar intake down and replace all this with filtered water, and green tea is also awesome for that, to get that liquid in for the day, all right? And it brings me to the last point, the 7th point, which is avoid packaged foods. Our cupboards are full of them. Get rid of them, guys. If you can eat more full, wholesome food, you're going to be so much better off. You're going to see a much quicker result with your weight loss and even body toning or increasing your lean muscle if that is your goal. So guys, avoid those packaged foods. That's the 7 tips to lean eating. I hope that helps you make better choices and better decisions to get you into that body that you want, whether it's weight loss or building lean muscle and toning. I hope that these are very helpful to you. But please leave me some feedback or get in contact if you have any questions. I'd be happy to speak to you at any time. So thanks, guys.